actually, my neighbor's name is McChord, not McCord. Jennifer McChord, and you are Vice President of Enrollment and Marketing at Asbury University. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
First of all, tell me a little something about yourself.
Yeah, well, I am Vice President of Enrollment and Marketing at Asbury, and we love being able to be here. And one of the things that we do is we just share Christian education in a liberal arts environment right down the road, 20 miles down the road. So we are happy to be here today and to be partnering with both of these high schools, LCA and Cal.
Isn't it exciting out there? I mean,
it is
the
so exciting.
Oh,
and we're throwing T-shirts, and we've got slingshots we're doing, and it's a lot of fun.
Oh,
it's
that
a lot
sounds
of fun.
like a good time too. We miss all that sometimes being in here, but
Absolutely.
we have a job to do. In the last year, Asbury has announced a partnership with certain Christian schools in Kentucky, including LCA and Cal. Can you give me a little bit about that effort?
Yes, sir. So we are excited to partner with a number of different high schools that are in the Christian high school world. And what we're working on is how do we continue that Christian education that these students have had all through high school and allow that to move into the college environment. So we know that students, especially in this generation, only about 4% of them truly have a biblical worldview. So we are committed to getting Christ-like education into the lives of these young people, so that they can go out and be lights for the world.
So Jennifer,
You said light, we have more light.
Yeah. Let there be light. So we're speaking to Jennifer McChord, the Vice President of Enrollment and Marketing at Asbury College, right down the road. And actually, we use some of the Asbury College students for camera people here.
Yes, sir.
And ask her if she knows Bob Sylvanek.
You know Bob Sylvanek?
I don't know Bob, but I have only been at Asbury for a couple of years, so I might not have run into him yet. But I'll look for him. How about that? Yes, we have an amazing media department and communications department, and we have students all over the world that go and do Olympics and all kinds of other things for different companies.
Well, our boss here, our entrepreneur leader here, William Warfield, talks a lot about how good it is to use those college students, and a lot of times these people end up going out in the world and
Yes.
being involved in and learning things from William and from Prepsby.
Absolutely.
And doing a good job with that. This is the first ever Asbury Bowl here at with Cal and LCA playing. How did that part of it come about? How did you get involved with that?
Well, it's a great story. So through our Christian education partnership, what we're doing is we are partnering with these high schools, and when those students come and choose Asbury for their university education, they are going to get a tuition match. So instead of paying the full Asbury tuition, they will be able to pay the tuition that they paid at their Christian high school their senior year. So it's basically a tuition match program to incent these students to continue that Christian education. So LCA and Cal they're just a fun group of students that compete athletically, and we have 17 intercollegiate athletics teams over in Wilmore that we just wanted to pull these two teams together and sponsor them, show our support for their Christian education, and get behind them in those ways.
Love Wilmore. Great city.
It's a great city. Great city. Come visit if you haven't.
I have relatives that were from there, in-laws actually.
Yes.
All right, now let me ask you this. We're about to close this. I just want you now to just open up and tell us a little bit about Asbury, what makes you proud of Asbury, about the school, and if there's people listening, if there's students out here watching this, and they'll watch the replay too.
Yeah.
So let's sell them a little bit.
Absolutely. Asbury is an incredible place. It is a place that you have to visit because there's just something different. When you step on that campus, you just feel something different. We are committed to academic excellence. So the academics are rigorous, and they are going to be learning and acquiring skills that will allow them not only to get their first job, but to get their 5th job and their 10th job. And so we're preparing them for actually jobs that don't even exist yet. And it's amazing to see these students come through the system and to graduate and be able to, about 98% of our students within 6 months of graduation are either have their first job or they are in a graduate program. So we're very proud of our academics. And then the other part of what we do at Asbury is teach them and how to have an encounter with Jesus Christ. And that is very important. It is our community and our culture, and we are mentoring these new leaders to understand who Jesus is and to be able to share that light with the world when they go out.
And this is a great time to do that. I've mentioned this before. When we do public schools games, we can't really talk about that. But buddy, I'll turn loose here.
That's exactly right.
It's really a great place to talk about that, and Asbury is a great place to learn about Jesus and about God and about athletics too.
Absolutely.
And how these coaches teach this sort of off the field, on the field Christianity.
That's exactly right. And it's an exciting time at Asbury with Asbury Athletics right now. We have 17 intercollegiate sports plus cheerleading. We have new coaches, we have new excitement, we have new energy, we have new facilities. And I think some of the most exciting things that are happening is we are now an NCAA Division III school, which feeds into who Asbury is from a student life and student community standpoint. As a student athlete, it really allows that student athlete to have a life, but also to play athletics. The other thing that we're excited about is we are starting a brand new track and field team. We have a new amazing coach, and we are in the process of breaking ground on a new stadium and track and field facility out there. So please come visit. It is an amazing place, and if you like to play athletics and you want to be in a great community that encourages and motivates and mentors and lifts up, Asbury Athletics and Asbury University is the place to be.
Well, Asbury also has Jennifer McChord.
That's
and she's
right.
got me fired up. I'm going to go back and see if I have any eligibility. I'm going to see if I have any eligibility.
We'll take it. Come on.
Jennifer, thank you very much for
Absolutely.
coming and speaking to us. And go out there and enjoy the game, the crowd.
Fantastic.
Shoot those T-shirts.
We'll do it.
And get
We'll
everybody
do it.
excited.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. We look forward to